2023, March 4th, and I just hit live, and I have not sent out live stream notifications yet. I wanted to make sure correctly. The reason why it sounded like I was in the trunk of a car last time is I was using the computer laptop audio. It wasn't actually hooked up to my headset, but now it is. So I'm going to go ahead and send out notifications. If you are in Discord, we'll be getting that notification in a moment. And I will do the same with the Patreon. By the way, if you want to support Playing Society and everything that we go to patreon.com/Infinite Playing Society. Thanks to all of you who have signed up in the last few days. It's $1 a month, 30-day free trial. In case you just want to see if it's worth it. Today is March 4th, 2023. Last March 4th was rather interesting. That was the day that the new Batman movie came out. And I said, hey, this is a sign, or rather an predictive programming, because on the day the new Batman movie came out, again, March, the Boston bombing terrorist, the so-called Joker, Igor Sarnev, had his death penalty reinstated. And I had interpreted this movie, the meaning of the Batman movie being released at that time, to mean something of March 4th, right-wing terrorists. And I arrived at this because the Joker movie preceded the rise of left-wing peaceful protesters. But we all know what that means. And I just figured, the way that this programming works, that this is going to precede a similar uprising, but it'll be side of the political spectrum. And I think we were more or less vindicated in this. We've seen both sides of it, and both sides are controlled by the same puppeteers, as you here know. Opening up chat, I see we got about 20-some people here. Okay, I just sent out notifications via email and Patreon. All right, let me go ahead and send out text alert. Text alerts go to Infinite and you'll be able to sign up for. And this is one of the ways that we've managed to maintain the integrity of the raft. Penguin signal. I think right now we're up to at least 105 people on that list. So if you're a text alert member, you're going to be getting a blast here in just a moment. All right. Again, I'm just on a better place right now as far as my internet connection goes, and that's one of the main things. I still do have to take calls, except perhaps as maybe I can do it with the speakerphone thing. I just don't think the audio will be as good, so I'm not really inclined to do that yet. But I have a lot to talk about today. There's a lot to cover. I wanted to go in the weeds a little bit with this mainstream media plus perspective, which is when people take the MSM reports at face value and then add their own special. For example, Ohio. Do any of you here actually think that Ohio was real? I know some think that the toxic event was real, even though the thing itself might have been some kind of psychological operation. But I would ask, why would you have to have an actual toxic event? Why give the media credit as simply reporting on an accident? And this is why it matters. It matters because you are not calling out the hoaxes. You're giving the media plausible deniability. Now, they're just dumbfounded witnesses like you and me. They're not part of the audio is clipping. Okay, good to know. I may just have to move into a headquarters sooner. I mean, I've been trying to get into a place. I thought it might take a couple weeks, but if this is how it's going to be audio-wise, this is not going to, it's not archivable. I did send out text notification, but okay, no big deal. we'll try again soon. Again, if you want to support the stream, we'll put a link below. Just again, we are kind of in between places. We got kind of wrecked this year. A lot of time and effort into lawfare, into preserving this term, and it really kind of crashed in a ditch with this whole thing. But we're picking it back up as we go. I will do my best to get into a place. Like I said, it's a little tricky, but I'm in a place that's better than where I was last time. I'll see what I can do. Thanks for joining, and have a great